I'm MsBehaven, and the name of this channel is MsBehaven is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And contrary to popular belief, celebrities are real people too. Baby, we are back for part four to my I love you letter to the Melometers. Dear Melometers, I read your comment, part four. Now, Melody Shari Rodgers, formerly known as Melody S. Holt, has a fanatical fan base called the Melometers. The Melometers have a blind allegiance to her. They're loyal, supportive, protective, and willing to do her dirty work. Melody doesn't have to say a word. All she has to do is fire up the Melometer alert via her Melody S. Holt Instagram page, live story, or post. And the Melometers across the country tune in ASAP, absorb her message, then they activate, preparing for battle or purchasing products. Hey, don't knock the hustle, knock the game. But baby, I got a next round of Melometers. First up on deck is Rose Matthews. Rose Matthews wrote, at Misbehaving is fun. She wanted to trust her husband. Don't try to turn this around on Melody. She slept with him unprotected sex. They was husband and wife. Not Ariane was his wife. She outdoor slut who slept with a married man. Melody did not want to give up on her marriage. She had the right as a wife. Martell lied, telling lied after lied. She gave him the chance. He was just sloppy and greedy. He would not stop. So now look at him. Now with outside slut. Can barely make it. And now look at Melody. You get what I'm saying? Now, Rose Matthews, I get what you're saying. But let's put it like this. You have to teach a man how to treat you. If you continue to allow a man back into your life time after time after time, each time he cheats on you, how is he to know that this time is the final time and you've made up your mind and he can't come back? Now, Melody is entitled to change her mind at any time she wants to. I have no problem with that. In fact, there have been times where I've seen in the beginning where Martell was uh, a-hole. He was rude, impulsive, disrespectful, and I did not care for that at all. But now that it seems as if maybe someone has talked to him or perhaps given him a warning and he's trying to control himself, now Melody is poking to incite a reaction out of him. And I don't think that's wise because from all of the posts I keep reading from all of you millimeters, some of you have labeled Martell as an abuser. Someone else has labeled him as psychopath. Someone has labeled him as unstable. Someone has labeled him as being frightening. Melody needs security 24/7 and so forth. So my thing is this. If you are aware, if you know this, if you know you are dealing with a man that is volatile or unstable, why would you antagonize him? Why would you poke at him? And if you truly moved on, move on. Let that man go. But I'm not here to advocate for Martell or argue on Martell's behalf. My stance has always been for the children. Provide a positive co-parenting atmosphere for the children. Hell, I don't like my son father, and he probably don't like me either. But we get along for our son. We provide a positive co-parenting relationship for our son. That because at the end of the day, that's all that matters are the kids. Next up is Third Rail. Third Rail 369 wrote, At Misbehaving is fun. So many black women advocate for toxicity. If a man isn't beating, cheating, putting their life in danger with potential diseases, then she thinks he's boring. Martell is an abuser narcissist who still having accepted Melody, bouncing him back to streets where he belongs. Lord have mercy. This grammar, it gets worse and worse. Oh Lord. This woman paid for his teeth, did his homework, bailed him out of jail, paid for him to return to school after dropping out. He took money she made from her property preservation course to take care of his mistress. Again, I'll ask you, what woman is settling for that? Based on your content, it seems you don't find fault with that. Melody's the snake. I'm going women all day, and I have a son and three brothers. Well, third rail 369. Thank you for watching and commenting. But one point you're talking about beating, cheating, putting your life in danger with potential diseases. Uh, Most of you Melometers say that's the qualities that Martell embody, and of course that's the man Melody was married to for 12 years. Now, yes, I heard Melody say that Martell drained their bank account of $17,000 that belonged to her. But you all know in any state, if you're married, the husband is entitled to that money. I had that rude awakening many years ago, when I was married. I had my own bank account, had money saved up, got married, and the entire time during my marriage, neither my husband nor myself shared bank account. One day, my husband stole my car and he took my money out my bank account. And when I called the police to press charges on him, they told me that because we were married, there was nothing that I could do. And I cried because I was the mother of two, and it hurt, but it was a lesson learned. And honey, it was one marriage, one too many, and I'll never make that mistake again. So I'm not shitting on marriage, but baby, all you gotta do is teach me one time, and I'll never make the same mistake twice. But anyway, the next person we're gonna go to is, let's see, who do we have in the comments? I guess it's Tigra01. Tigra01 wrote, "You don't know what you're talking about. And stop saying that Melody is telling her fans to do her bidding. She tried to co parent, but he made it difficult because he wants his old life back, aka he wants access to her money so he can ride around Huntsville looking for the big man he used to look like. He's not taking care of all five of his kids because he spends all of his money on Ariane Curry and his lawyers. If your ex was trying to do everything in their power to ruin your life, would you extend grace like you want Nell to do? If your ex was about to release a sex tape you made with him, would you be nice? Would you be nice if you found out that he has showed almost everyone in your close circle, stating that it's you and another man and that he has the right to cheat? You people weaponize the kids just like he does and think she's just supposed to take any and everything that he and his 15% dishes out. It's hella crazy, and y'all need serious help if you would or have let people play with your time and emotion. Well, shout out to you, Tigre01, because you used the word hella, and that's a common slang word up in California. So what's up, Cali? But anyway, let me answer your question. Well, not answer, but respond to your statement rather. I don't know who you people is because you sound like those mayonnaise folks when they get to using the word or the phrase you people. So I don't know who you people is, but I'm not weaponizing the kids. What I'm asking for is a healthy co-parenting relationship. Melody does not have to be buddy buddy with Martell. But these kids are old enough to hear and see everything that's on social media, and you'll be a fool to think that somebody's not saying something to them when they're out in the public, and that can affect a child's mental status. You don't have to tell a child anything. They can see for themselves and come up to their own conclusion. Because I'm going to equate it to a personal situation that I have. I divorced my husband. My daughter is now 26. And once we divorced, he was like Martell, wanted me to come back. But baby, like I said, you only got one time to do me wrong, and I move on. Our daughter had the opportunity to go off to college, and she decided to go to San Jose State University. She did the research of her own. She told me why she wanted to go, the benefits of going, and a particular program that she was studying at the time, what its standing was across the country. So I reached out to her father, and I had never asked him for anything at all up until that time to go to college. And I asked him if he could just pay half of her housing costs. He asked how much was the housing cost for her to go to college per semester. When I told him how much it was, he said no. He said she can come to college, attend college in Florida because it's free for he's a native of Florida and he's a veteran, honorably discharged. And apparently, in the state of Florida, children of uh, military personnel get to attend any college or university that they want for free. He said she could come to Florida and go for free. And I said, but that's not what she wants to do. I said, you want a child to excel. If she chose this university, she's going to do exceptionally well. He told me, I'm the parent, don't let her boss me, and she should do what we tell her to do. He said he wasn't giving any money. So what I did is I got off the phone with him and I told my daughter if she wanted to go to San Jose State, she could go. I don't care if I had to get three jobs. And she said, no, mom, I'll go wherever you tell me to go. And I told her, no, where would you like to go? And she said, well, I don't want to make it hard on you. I was accepted at Sacramento. I'll go there. It's closer to home and it's cheaper. I said, no. Do you really want to go to San Jose State? She said, yes, that's her dream. And so, guess what? It's years later, and my daughter now has a master's degree in speech language pathology. Throughout the entire time I was divorced from my daughter's father, not once did I ever speak ill of him. She formed her own perception of him based on the way he interacted with her and his interactions with me. I even tried to encourage and foster a relationship with he and her, and I stopped doing that. Whew, let's see, she's 26. I think that I stopped doing that in her sophomore year of college because I spoke to her one day and she snapped on me. And when she snapped at me, I felt like the child next if she was the parent. So I'd never try to encourage or foster a relationship again. Unbeknownst to her, Maybe 2 years ago, I reached out to her father to let him know she got her bachelor's degree. Now she's in the master's program. Reach out to your daughter. His comment to me was, he's the adult, the parent, and it's her job to reach out to him. So I will never try again. My point in sharing that story is that man did some horrible things to me. But one thing I would never do is try to create an environment where he or anyone can accuse me of poisoning my daughter against him. As to the other things in your statement, Tigra, you write uh, something about a sex tape. I've heard a lot of Melometers mention a sex tape, and in fact, I wish I had the name of the one subscriber that told me, because I said I don't know anything about a sex tape. I mean, was it a sex tape played online? Was it released, or what's going on? Was anyone arrested, charged? What happened? Well, apparently someone said that Martell was on Queen Sheba's live, and I don't know if this is true or not. This is just what someone put in the comment. They said Martell was on Queen Sheba's live, uh, and he admitted to having a tape. And my comment to all of you. Look, I don't spend my life all day online perusing all the social media sites and YouTube platforms, anything related to Love and Marriage Huntsville, anything related to Melody, Shari Rodgers. I don't do that, baby. I got a life. I'm a grown woman. I got a life, I got a family, and I have a career. I don't have time to be sitting up on YouTube all day. So I do watch Queen Sheba, but I'm not in all of her lives. I don't attend all the time. So there very well may be a video that I haven't seen. But if it hasn't aired on Love and Marriage Huntsville, every Saturday at 8 p.m. If it's not shown on the television, baby, I ain't seen it. So I'm not going to put that jacket on that man. Now, has he been arrested and charged? Because if he hasn't been arrested and charged, I don't want to hear about it. And I'm tired of y'all talking about what this man has done. Has he been arrested and charged and convicted? If he has not been arrested, charged, and convicted, or arrested and charged, I don't want to hear about it. Y'all gonna get enough of that. Let's see what else you got to say. The part about Melody telling her fans to do her bidding. Well, Melody doesn't have to tell you guys verbally. She implies it. She sends out the signals, and then she'll tell you, you're a millimeter critically think. Some of you go off on the deep end and you start doing all sorts of things. Who else we got up on here? It's Frankie Smith. Frankie Smith said MsBehaven needs to put a sock in her mouth. She knows nothing she is talking about. She need to get her some business. Do she know what Martell did to Melody? Don't like her podcast, period. And she can leave Miss Queen Sheba alone. I guess you meant to put alone, but you threw the G on it instead of an E on it. Anyway, because she get her information firsthand, and just maybe she want Martell. Oh boy, do I want to tell this woman some, but they won't post my comment. Hey Frankie Smith, if you really got something to tell me, baby, it could be salacious, provocative, and explosive. And if you wanted it posted, baby, just cash at what you need to say to me, okay? Cash at me at MsBehaven is fun. Baby, you can cash at me and call me all kind of filthy names. You can tell me how terrible and horrible of a person I am, baby, and it'll be posted right up on my cash app. Baby, pay me for my pain. Pay me for my pain. Next millimeter up on the docket is Henrietta Randolph. Let's see, Henrietta, because I got to click up on here, baby, and make this bigger. It says, please don't comment on things you don't know. Martell and his mistress is trying to shop revenge porn on her Also, his mistress been showing friends the tape. If her and Martell tried to say it's another man, his mistress said it's him. Well, baby, let me tell you all of y'all this. Let's see. Henrietta Randolph. Let me tell all of y'all this. Should nobody be out here making no sex tapes, but I know it happens. I know it happens. And if she is on a tape with her husband, what she need to do is ask, did I look good at least? Did I look good at least? I mean, look, he should, until she's ready to press charges. If she's not going to press charges against Martell for a tape, I don't want to hear about it, baby. If somebody show a tape of me, now I may have one from back in the day. Shit, I ain't had my face in it. Normally, I'm the owner of all sex tapes that I make, baby. I'm the owner of all sex tapes that I've made. I don't give a man a copy. I don't send it to him to say, "Hey, boo, do you miss me?" Just think about me. If he want to see that tape, he got to be right here with me, okay? I've had some back in the day, baby. But if just by chance, if somebody mad enough and maybe they've ever hacked me and my sex tape get up out there, hey, I'm grown. I ain't no kid, baby. Just know them breast and booty is real, baby. That wasn't no BBL and that wasn't no breast lift, baby. That is homegrown USDA beef, baby. That is cornbread, collard greens, baby. That is oxtail with some thick brown gravy, baby. And it's all me. What I'm telling you, spill your tea before somebody spill it for you. Hey, check this out, baby. That like button, hit the dislike. If you're part of the replay gang, represent in the comment. We can have a healthy dialogue back and forth. Everybody is entitled to a difference of opinion. You ain't gotta like what I like, and I ain't gotta like what you like. I don't hate nobody on the show. But as I said before, Melody and Martell are evenly yoked. They're two peas in a pod, baby. They're tit for tat and they're evenly matched. And be safe out in these YouTube streets. Good night.